Alright everyone, hello and welcome back to yet another episode of the free-to-play speedrun where I try to go from a brand new account to Champions League as fast as I possibly can. For some weird reason, it seems the shopping cart offers have not popped up yet, which is very strange because it's supposed to have come up by now. Oh, maybe there's some sort of server lag? Okay. Interesting. Oh yeah, and then the squad pass popped up. Oh yeah, okay. There's a definite issue with this. Let me just restart real quick. There we go. Okay, so we've restarted. Offers have popped up. Remember, this is the amount of days since I created the account. This is the number of days of actually playing. This Dagon, as you guys can see, is absolutely shredding us in pretty much every episode for the past couple episodes. The thing is though, the Magnetars are getting a ridiculous nerf, and Dagon is getting a small buff, but it's not going to be super duper OP. Prismas are going to be nerfed pretty hard too. So yeah, not a lot of good stuff as of right now. Let's just quickly breeze through this. Oh my god, there's another Magnetar offer. There's the links with the cryos, and I believe we get a red pad for free today. Yep, here we go. Alrighty. Ward drone, interesting. And there we go. Our ad offers have returned. So here these are. And, oh, okay. I don't think we have anything special going on right now, so kind of unfortunate, but it is what it is. And then let's see what our resources are. Okay, 3 microchips. Okay, I mean microchips are rare, so I'll take it. 3 is actually quite a bit. Okay, so we got 247 leech components, and let me just quickly watch this ad. There you go, booyah, ad's done. And we're at 4,350, and workshop level 10. So we're almost there to double our pace, which is really nice. That's going to drastically increase our speed for production. Let's check our leaderboards. Okay, stunning drones. Okay, ward drone. Anything here? Nope. Okay. And then anything... Okay, so this is the daily tasks that we will just be doing. And then let's check our shipyard. Oh, sorry, our supply center real quick. Okay. So we got 21 keys. Okay, let me just quickly spin these. 67,000 silver. Okay, next it is 75 power cells. Okay, and our last spin is 48 gold. Okay, so decent rewards. And then we should quickly watch all of these. So let me just quickly spin through these. Okay, I don't know what was going on today, but all the ads were like 5 seconds, so that was really quick. Got the memoriam. So the first chain is done, and our second chain. Let's just quickly watch this. All right, so that's all the ads done. Yeah, that took barely any time at all. So that all of our ads are done for that. So currently we are sitting at 991 keys. That'll be interesting when we open up our chests later. And then anything here? Nope. All right, so I think our last task then is to check our web shop real quick. So remember to always do this. So log into the market, go in here, and if we quickly refresh the page, it should pop up now. Okay. So we refresh the page, and oh, there we go. A little bit of a delay. Oh, GIF epic unavailable. Interesting. Can only be received 1 time in 1 day. Okay, I guess the game is registering that I claimed it late, so I guess maybe we have to play some games. But before the episode ends, I'll go and claim that, but that's kind of weird that they do that. All right, then before we start into our games though, always remember we have to watch our ads, so let's just quickly do that. All right, so the ads have been watched, and yeah. All right, let's just hop into some games. Ooh, that was pretty fast. Matchmaking has started. We are on Arcane Castle. Right, we might as well just keep dropping the Ocho first. I feel like the Ocho is not a good first bot to drop. I feel like this is more like a beacon holding bot, but like this thing is still our most powerful bot by far. So you just run it. And the other thing that I like is the visual effect, like when it's using its ability. It's like, it looks so cool. Somebody has the glory halo. What is this guy running? I think he's running an Ocho. No, he's using a bolt. So I'm actually going to show you something really funny. So watch this. This guy's running over to capture this beacon. I can actually use my ability here and fling him off the edge. So you guys can see we can fully fling him off the edge like that, and he's gone. Of course, the downside is we don't get the kill for that, but it is a reliable way. Okay, let's actually use some healing here, because we are taking quite a bit of damage. Okay. Now our Griffin is taking the fight. So I'm actually going to help him fight this guy. So we just quickly melt through this guy's shield. Oh my god, wait, is that a Mark II Fujin? Oh my god, wait, we might be cooked here. That might be very high level Fujin, because we are doing like no damage to his physical shield, sorry, to his energy shield. Let's just hide for now. That was a bad decision from me. Okay, we're getting hit, so let's just back up. Right. Notice how our legs got damaged, so we can't dash as far, so be very careful about stuff like that. And yeah, let's just chill for a bit here. Our Griffin just jumped to his doom, unfortunate. Alright, our ability is coming back here, so I think we should be able to, yep, just charge at this guy using our ability and fling him off the edge as well. Oh, poor Jesse. There he goes. Goodbye. Yeah, the Ocho has this like really powerful specialty. Okay, I'm actually going to use our healing module here so we can survive just a split second longer and fling both of these guys off the edge. So watch this. So now we can even fling the Fujin off the edge. Oh wait, actually we might not be able to fling this guy because he's tough. But I think we still might be able to kill him. Actually, maybe. Okay, this is going to be very hard. Can we kill him? Oh, I think we actually can. So we got our ability back. Yeah, he's dead. Wow. Oh, and did we fling that guy off the edge? Okay, that might have been our ability that just flung him off the edge. Yeah, this is what I mean. The Ocho is very powerful for map control because you can actually just send people flying to their deaths. This is why I love playing this bot. It's very fun to use. Okay, and we can fire at this Fenrir. He's not going to know what's happening. Solid damage on him. Let's see if these guys try to push us again. So let's see. This guy's on the bridge. Can I shove him off? Yes, I can. Oh my god. Bye-bye, Fenrir. Goodbye. And now, okay, we just got vaporized by a battleship. But holy crap. I don't know how many kills we just got by flinging people to their doom. But this is the perfect example of a map where the Ocho reigns supreme. Because it just has so much map control thanks to its ability. Yeah, we can just use our ability here. Oh my god, we do so much damage with the ether ability, it's not even funny. So that's one kill. This guy's gonna be our second kill. And we do quite a bit of damage too, as you guys can see. So what is this? 200,000 damage? Yeah, that's a lot of damage here. We actually should hide though, because the Samjok does hit quite hard. Don't want to deal with this guy because he also applies this status effect, as you guys can see at the right, sorry, on the left, where we basically can't heal as much and we have to just kind of chill. So let's just hide for the time being. It's got a bit of an annoying build, but that's fine. Okay, this guy's just getting smoked. Okay, this guy's got a Seraph. So the Seraph is basically the weaker robot version of the Ether, but as you guys can see, the Ether is just superior. So we just easily tear him to pieces. There's a Samjok here, so he's made a grave mistake. He's just gone. Yeah, like I said, Samjok's more of a hit and run type of robot. You don't really want to take sustained fights with it. Okay, this guy's running a Nuo and a Samjok with his team. We can still melt this guy though, so we can fly up now, and he's just got no cover to work with. So bye-bye, Nuo. And then this guy also, he's out in the open. So bye-bye. And then this Samjok, hopefully we can get him too. Beyond godlike, just like that. Okay, we can just land. And notice how we have so much anti-heal. So if I use a healing charge, notice how we're healing no health at all, basically. But the moment our stacks go away, watch how much our ability heals then. So now we press heal, and we're healing practically like twice as much. So yeah, when you have anti-heal stacks on yourself, you want to try not to use your healing abilities and just save them up and use them in one go later. I actually want to see if I can get a living legend. So let's go for this Destria here. Okay, our kill streak reset, which is unfortunate. It's fine though. We melted this guy. Can we melt this guy too? I think we can. Yep, he's gone. Yeah, our ether is just tearing through everything. It's crazy. Okay, are they dropping titans? That's the bigger question. Nothing as of yet. Let's just chill. Although we do need beacons, so we might need to push up a little here, even though I don't really want to. Because if we don't capture beacons, we are going to lose. Or at the very least, even if we don't capture beacons, we should liberate them. Okay, this guy is running what is it, an Ares, I think? So we can just melt him. Okay, this guy, I think, is a Leo, so we got to tire him down. This guy is running an Ophion, which is a Titan killing robot. So we got to be a little bit careful here. I think we might go down. Okay, the Ares is actually protecting his teammate. Very good teammate. And yeah, we go down to the Mark II Ophion. Pretty cool. Okay, but I think we did enough work though, so that we can turn the tide of battle. Yeah, we're 5-capping the enemy, and they are meching out. So they don't really have any people they can really use to turn the tide of the battle again. Although the enemies are now starting to drop Titans, which is interesting. We can just kind of push up. And yeah, I mean, our Ocho did all the work by itself, basically. It just kind of held down that beacon over on the left side and never let the enemies really retake ground, which is really nice. Okay, so what is... That guy's a Titan, I think. No, he's not a Titan. Let's not get the attention of this Nodens. I'd rather not fight him. Okay, let's go this way and see if we can dish out some solid damage against this Leo. Okay, we're healing quite a bit thanks to our Athos ability. Okay, we are suppressed. We don't have ammo anymore, which is unfortunate. Can we do some damage? Okay, decent amounts of damage. He's got the Arbalest and Thunder. Interesting build. Let's drop our our Leo here, since this thing has the arm weapon, so that we can do some decent damage against Titans. This guy's Arbalest is actually kind of hitting hard, so we gotta be careful. Okay, let's see if I can use my abilities here and do some damage against him. Okay. So the Nodens is here. We're using our arm weapons to chip out around a lot of damage here. Oh my god. 150,000 damage in one go with the arm weapon. It's crazy. Remember, guys, this is a level 1 arm weapon. Okay. Oh my goodness. I think we're doing more damage than the kit itself. That's crazy. So 200,000 damage. And I think the game is about to be over. But yeah, we single-handedly chipped around like half of that Nodens' health. So that's why you can probably tell by now why I said we need more arms. The more arms you have, the merrier. The more percentage damage you do, and yeah, it's based off of max health, not current health, so you can just chip damage away really fast. Okay, 2.7 million damage, first place on the team, 17 trophies, wonderful. 17,000 XP. I might watch an ad to increase this. And yeah, let's see. This is like a bronze lobby, I think. So yeah, Doc Nuo, solid hanger. Let's see what this guy has. Kid, yeah, these guys have like really early bots. They don't really have anything super powerful. This guy did 2 million damage, but yeah, he has the Odin. Oh my god. So it was a Mark III fusion. That's why it was so tanky. Okay. But still, we managed to take it down with the Ocho, which I think is a pretty impressive feat. Remember, our Ocho's not even high level. I think it's level 6 right now, right? Yeah, level 6 Ocho and no levels on the weapons. And we still managed to completely decimate that, the fusion there, which is pretty cool. This guy's in private league. Yeah, so we just fought like a low lobby. This guy bought the Ophion, which is a pretty good buy. Ophion's a decent robot. And yeah, cool stuff. And then our last teammate that I'm going to check is going to be this guy. Yeah, pretty basic hangers. Get the pilots, because the pilots will improve your robots by a little bit. But yeah, ooh, new bonus. So twice as quick upgrades and cheaper drone upgrades. Okay, both of those are kind of unnecessary for us because we don't have drones to upgrade and we don't have like robots we can upgrade at the moment. Yeah, I mean, let's see. Just a little tip, by the way, when you have those upgrade rushes, you don't really want to focus on... oh wait, I forgot to watch the ad to increase our XP. It's fine. But you really want to focus less on doubled upgrade speed, and you want to focus more on cheaper upgrades, because silver is going to become a little bit limiting when you're first starting out in the game. So just be wary of that. Although keys will get you quite a lot of silver when you spin the 100 chests. So if you guys don't know, In the 100 chests, of course, you get pilots, and you get some random robot pilots too. The reason why that's really good is because if we actually go here and I'll show you, we have 2 Samsung pilots, right? If you sell one of these pilots, you get 624,000 silver. So on average, opening 10 of the 100 chests will give you like 7 to 8 pilots. So that's like what? 4 to 5 million silver that you can just get every time you get 1,000 keys. So the silver will add up over time. So of course, it's not a huge big deal, but just keep in mind, all that silver is very important, and you ideally want to upgrade things when there's a 40% robot discount. But yeah, solid stuff. Yeah, I don't know if this hurricane is worth it, honestly. It feels like it's kind of mid, not gonna lie. Like, it does like no damage whatsoever. It's pretty unfortunate. We'll leave it as is. I want to see if we can actually get something decent on our Ocho with just what we got here. So let's see. For gold, there's not really anything you can get. I mean, the Taron, I guess, is something you can go for, but I don't think Taron suits the Ocho the best. Ocho, ideally, you have a burst weapon. So yeah, like I said, I think the best setup that you can go for the Ocho is probably the maces, because these things hurt like a crap ton. They do a lot of damage. Either the maces, the shatter, I guess you could go the sonics for havoc, but besides that, like, you don't really have that many options. Healing weapons obviously will do pretty good. And then Egyptian balls, I don't know how good these would do, because these are more burst weapons than DPS. And I know that Mogwins will do a lot of damage too. But yeah. And of course, the Murix. If we get the Murix, I can't use it, but that'll be an excellent item to put on your Ocho. Yeah. I mean, not really too big of a setup. Like I said, we might invest into upgrading this because, I mean, the thing is though, the damage is like so marginal. So is it even worth it at that point? I don't know. Let me quickly watch this ad since we did play that battle. All right, so a day and 9 hours left. So we could just use 395 gold to speed this up, to level it up even more. But for now, we're just gonna leave it. And yeah, I guess. Oh wait, that actually reminds me. Does that mean that the web shop refreshed? Let's check. Because we just need to collect our thorium. Oh, I did not mean to zoom in. Interesting. Oh yeah, it did refresh. Okay, let me reload the page because for some reason we zoomed in on the emulator. There we go. So we claim this, and booyah, 100 thorium. Back to the market, and yeah, we have claimed it. And what about here? 2 days, 13 hours, we got that. But yeah, okay, just make sure you claim that every day because it will be very important. And for now, let's just continue grinding. I can't wait till we unlock motherships because that's going to be pretty cool. All right, we have dropped in on, I forgot what this one is, but let's just drop the Ocho again because as you guys saw, this thing is very fun to play. Okay, so we have flown over this way. All right, captured center beacon. Well, not center beacon, one of our home beacons. And we can probably, yeah, ideally when you're playing Ocho, you just want to kind of cycle through your abilities. Oh, that's a Teth. That is the last thing we want to deal with, especially with the weapons that it's got. Let's turn the other way and pretend we never saw him. I'm going to run this way because we do not have the firepower to kill a Teth in this thing. Yeah, and also be very careful when piloting this thing because it's very hard to turn direction and sometimes it just runs straight off a ledge. Be very careful. Oh, we have a Raptor. Interesting. So he's running the Coronas, I think. So the lockdown shotguns. What do I see here? So there's a Lynx. There's a Vidyas, I think. What does this guy have? He has a Ravana, but he's AFK, so that's a perfect prime target that we can go for. So boom. Okay. He is now phase shifting. Interesting. Was he trying to bait so that we would get closer? I don't know. Okay, now he's firing at us, but I don't think it's going to do too much work. Here. Yeah, we can just use our ability here to chase after him, and he can't really do anything about it. Yep, there we go. And our ability does finish him off. So we can just chill for now. That Teth has come over to this side, so I don't want to deal with him. So we can just chill. Yeah, just honestly, when you're playing, avoid the people who have more pay-to-win gear because they will just completely diff you, okay? I think we just sent this guy. Yeah, the Ocho ability just sent this guy over the edge and he is dead. Boom, bye-bye. That was literally because of our little jump boost here. Because we can just completely melt him. Okay, we can melt this guy too. Wonderful damage output. Okay, this guy's got the Ophion. I think we are gonna die here, which is unfortunate. But yeah, we basically just spawn raided them with the Ocho, which I found really funny. Okay, we drop our Strider here. Can we hit this guy for a bit of damage? Okay. I'm gonna wait for him to land, and then we can jump in here and do some decent damage to him. Okay, he's a Raptor. W, and our pilot's bonus damage lets us get the kill. Wonderful. Okay, that guy has the Ophion, so we just gotta play a little bit carefully here. Oh my god, wait, where did this guy come from? Okay, hello. Bye-bye, I guess. I don't know why he's going back and forth. Okay, we can just... Okay, that guy's... Oh my goodness, what the heck is happening? Okay, Scatter, Magnetar, Smite, Spear, and I think that's the Elox. And what is that last one that he has? He has a Howler. Interesting. So just a crap ton of random weapons that he just kind of mashed together. Interesting. Alright, I'm assuming this is the Teth. Yep. So let's focus this guy down because we are the only ones who can kill him. So yeah, he is now running from us because he realizes we are doing quite a lot of damage. So yeah, let's just use our ability to chip him down as much as we can. And he has fully ran away, which is unfortunate because that means he will live to see another day, and that's not good for our team. Okay, this Loki is just like chilling here. So I'm just gonna ignore him and just go for someone else. This Dagon is here. The Teth is running away still. Okay, we are now going to fly up and just melt this Dagon. Yeah, Dagon is very squishy, so we can just kind of fire straight through. Okay, this guy made the mistake of firing at us, so we just melt him. And I'm actually gonna use some ability charges so we can make sure to land up here. So this is a very good spot for Titans to land on, especially like Titans with a lot of damage output. Okay, we can just melt this Teth hopefully. Oh my god. I'm telling you, that Murix does so much damage, it's crazy. Let's fly up. I think we can kill this guy because we have the firepower of a nuke amp. Okay, please go down. Okay, maybe not. Okay, this is very unfortunate. I'm gonna have to charge our healing quite a bit here. Okay, can we take this guy down? Wonderful. Okay, that's actually huge. Okay, I don't know how we still haven't killed this Teth yet. Maybe it's because our Titan weapons are still level 1. But yeah, we don't have the damage output as of right now. Let's fly up and get this guy at least though, because I think we can get him. Yep, our weapon is sniping him. So decent damage. This guy I think is the Teth, so let's just hit him as hard as we can and then back up. Okay, so we EMP'd him successfully. Let's just reload our weapons here. Oh my god, look at the damage output of these guys. Crazy. Okay, so we just play a bit carefully here. That's what's really important. Okay, let's focus this guy. He's the Mender. Okay, this guy's not ready for us, so we just snipe him. And let's focus these guys down. This guy's got the Mender, so he's got healing powers, so we focus him real quick. And this Teth is still like rocking, so we gotta be very careful. Okay, we have a Bedwar teammate though. Wonderful. He basically has a giant absorber shield that can serve as a tanking ability. Really nice Titan. Like I said, that was my main Titan for a long time. So pretty cool. Actually, this is actually the first, like, the Ether is one of the first Titans I used to actually run. At least in terms of premium tier Titans. Okay, wait, let's actually help our teammate here because he's getting cooked. Holy. Okay, Teth is actually like ridiculously strong. Okay, can we get him? Nice. We get this guy. Nice. Yeah, once the Teth is gone, like the rest are just small fry. It's crazy. Okay, and this guy's got the Magnetar weapon, so we just gotta be careful. This guy dropped a Hawk. Be very wary because this thing does massive damage to Titans, as you guys can see. I think we might be dead. Yeah, he's got a Mark II Hawk. Crazy work. So he might have bought this from the shop. Let's see. Let's drop in a robot that can... Here we go. Let's drop in our Leo. Okay, I don't know. Maybe our teammates just don't have Titans because I don't see anybody spawning in anything. Or maybe that Teth was just that broken. Who knows? Yeah, let's link to this guy. Okay, here is a Arthur. So we can just use our arm weapon to fire at him. Do a solid chunk of damage here. Kind of hide, make sure he can't really hit us. We gotta be careful. I think, okay, they have an Indra as well. Interesting. Can we shoot at him and do some damage? Okay, he's just phase shifting, so let's focus the Arthur down. Okay, decent damage. Okay, once again, we just kind of have to back up. Yeah, the Arthur's physical shields are just kind of protect it by a crazy amount, so we got to be very careful here. Let's land and maybe hit the Indra a little bit. Okay, never mind. He's just phase shifting. Let's reload for the time being. Okay, Arthur doesn't care about us anymore, but he's still watching us, so we got to be careful. Okay, let me just fly up, see if I can do some damage against this Indra. Okay, 37k. Yeah, we might be a little bit cooked here. These guys have like heavy meta Titans. Let's run a bit this way. Yeah, okay, now our teammates are dropping in Titans, but it's not gonna matter because the game is already over. Very unfortunate. I still think we did enough damage though, so that we rank up in trophies. So yeah. Crazy though, that Teth are still like super duper strong. We don't really have the gear, like I said, to counteract them, which is very unfortunate. Okay, silver crate. So we maxed out this. So 11 trophies. Let's see what this guy had. So this guy had the Teth. He's got some Mark II stuff, so kind of pay to win. It's perfectly fine though. Like I said, as long as you're enjoying the game, it's okay to spend. And he's got the Kraken Indra. So Indra's a pretty good Titan, so solid investment. Just keep leveling it up. Let's see what this guy has. So he's got a high level ether, so same thing that we have, just much more powerful. And he's also got the Bersaglier. Okay, so both are solid Titans. He's got a couple of bots. He's got the Mender, Raptors, Ophians. Yeah, most of this stuff is free to play. This might be a little pay to win, but yeah, I mean, kind of obvious that he spent some money because he's got the full ether set, which is kind of unrealistic to get as a free to play. But like I said, great investment because ether is a very good Titan. This guy's got some interesting setups. Like I said, just level up your Sam Jocks. Let's see what this guy has. The Kid, Sam Jock, Fury. Okay. Okay, so some mid-level stuff. And then what about this guy? Ooh, an Eiffel. Okay. Oh, wow. He's got a lot of stuff. So he's got that. He's got this hanger. He dropped a Heimdall. So he's the Heimdall that we just faced. And then what about this? Okay. So he's probably like a guy who's been playing for a long time or something, because he's got a solid amount of stuff. I think he needs to level his stuff more because I didn't see that many Mark II gear in his hanger, if at all. So yeah. Okay. We've reached level 29. Have we unlocked motherships yet? The answer is apparently no. So when do we unlock motherships? Is that just like, are we never getting motherships? Wait, let's check. Motherships components should be here. No, they're not. Okay, so I guess we don't unlock motherships until level 30 then? Which is kind of interesting. Oh, here, wait, let's see. Motherships. Yeah, we literally have not unlocked motherships yet. So maybe it's something that you unlock at level 30. Kind of awkward because I was expecting us to get the motherships pretty soon, but I guess not. And in that note, I don't know. Like, I kind of want to get the leech like right now, but like I said, we don't really have that many strong bots, so maybe we just kind of chill for now. Yeah, I think the best way to spend gold is to just level up our stuff to Mark II for the time being, like speed the upgrades up. Because getting new gear right now is kind of pointless because we already have a solid amount of stuff. And I think for now, just getting our workshop leveled up is the most important thing. Okay, so we're at 1,000 keys exactly. And yeah, seems to be like we're going to be getting some cool stuff. There's only 4 days and 16 hours left, so we're only going to be getting one more super chest. So technically speaking, I could just spin this right now. And just look at what we get. Should I try that actually? Should we just do it? Because let's see. We're going to be getting... Okay. So we are... Okay, halfway would be here. So it would take... So that was probably 1,000 keys. So with a 200% bonus, 1,000 keys would go to about here. So... I mean... I think we'd have enough because we'd be getting 350 keys every day from ads. And then we could also get hunting grounds rewards, which are resetting, by the way. So I think, you know what? Okay, don't do this normally, but this is only because it's towards the end of the event, and I know for a fact we'll be able to get a second super chest. I'm just gonna spin it right now, and let's see what we get. Because I am very curious to see what thing we can win from this. Okay. So it's going to be another... Oh, it's going to be a drone. No shot. Did we get the solar drone? Oh, wow. Okay. Yeah, and like I said, our bar just advanced a ton. 1,000 keys is going to get us like here. And we have plenty of time to get us extra keys, which is going to be nice. Wow. Okay. All right. I honestly don't know what to put this on because... Okay, so for context, if you guys don't know what this drone does... here is the solar drone. So the solar drone is actually a very powerful drone that you can get. So basically, if your target is past 700 meters, you will actually gain 13% bonus damage for a couple of seconds, and it has a 20-second cooldown. And when you level it up, you get permanent extra damage. You get 100% defense mitigation, meaning you can completely ignore the defenses of like robots like Fenris. You can completely ignore Titan defenses. So this is a very powerful drone for snipers. And then at max level, you will actually gain an Aegis shield. It's nice that we got the solar drone, but honestly... Wait, where is the armadillo? Okay, this is what we really need. And I kind of want to dedicate all of the microchips that we get to upgrading an armadillo. Is there armadillo in this chest though? Let me just check. Oh wait, there's no armadillo in this chest. Okay. Alright, so I guess armadillo is no longer free to play. Interesting. And it doesn't matter. We don't really need armadillo anymore to clear extermination. So I guess... I mean, we could technically invest in the solar drone. Should we do it? We don't really have a sniper bot though. That's the issue. And we don't have any weapon that hits over 700 meter range. That's my biggest concern. 600 meters, 800. Okay, so technically the Tempest could work. But yeah, like we have nothing over 700 meters. So you know what? Let's just keep it in storage. I mean, it looks kind of cool, so I guess we can slap it on something. Yeah, we can just slap it on the Strider for now. It looks kind of interesting. So we got an eye. And if you're curious, the way these drones work is they're always released with like new gear. And the solar drone is actually a pair. It's the perfect match for the Baglior. So if you guys don't know what the Baglior is, here we are. So it is a robot with 4 heavy weapons, and it has a teleporting beacon. And the gimmick of this robot is if you don't shoot your weapons for a couple seconds, it'll constantly gain stacks of damage bonus, up to 12 stacks, I think. And this is one of the top 5 best free-to-play bots in the game. I would argue this is top 2, actually, tied with Nuo as first place. That's how good the Baglior is. Mark III Baglior is one of the robots that you really want to go for because of not just the sheer firepower of it, but it heals a crap ton despite not having a lot of investment. It gains an insane amount of damage bonuses, and you can brawl, snipe, pretty much do anything with it. That's why I like the Baglior. I actually run one in my main hangar, as you guys can see here. So yeah, that's just proof to show that this is a very powerful bot. And we just got a dedicated drone. Damn, that'll be cool. The solar drone, by the way, is best paired with these sniper weapons, so like prismas. The only issue that I have is all these sniper weapons are getting nerfed really hard. In the next update, only the piercer is really going to be good after the update, so that's going to be a bit of an issue. But yeah, maybe solar wasn't the best win that we could have gotten, but you know what? I'll take it because it's still a bot. And I guess we'll just watch the ad and then do one more game and we'll call it a day. All right, so we have watched the ad for the upgrade. That actually reminds me, we might need we might actually need to play a couple more games because we need to get our ads done here. So capture beacons, deal damage to enemy robots, and yeah. So, okay, I made a mistake. Don't finish your upgrade timers first. Finish your daily tasks first. So let me just go quickly play some battles so we can get this done. All right, battle number 1, we are in Carrier. Let's try to make these games as fast as possible. So I'm going to be playing a little bit extra aggressive here. Okay. So normally I wouldn't be taking this, but since nobody has motherships right now, it's perfectly fine. So we take take one of the beacons. We can move our way over here. Go for our second beacon. Okay, what is that robot that he's running? He's running some sort of a dashbot, I think. Is that a Strider? Yeah, it's a Strider. Okay, that's cool. I think we can walk over to center. Okay, we're getting shot at, so we can just activate our ability here and take control of center beacon. Okay, we convert all the damage taken to dot, which is nice. And we can just kind of hide behind this pillar and do some damage. Okay, this guy's falling. Nice. We're taking a little bit of damage, but it's fine. We can just use our ability to finish this guy off. Oh, we didn't even get the kill. Interesting. And somebody has already... Okay, we didn't even take center beacon fully, so that's kind of unfortunate. That's fine. So we're just healing up the damage we took over time. And we're just chilling. Right. So, Samjock over there. Looks like that's our teammate Samjock, which is nice. Yep, there we go. That's a Samjock turret. I think we might actually be able to... Yeah, okay, we might actually be able to, like, pummel these guys from underneath this bridge. Yeah, oh my god. We actually forced him off the bridge using our ability. That's crazy. So yeah, we just got the beacon for free like that. Yeah, Ocho is such a good beacon capper. It's actually OP if you know how to use it properly. Okay. So our teammate is getting hit quite hard by the enemy robots, so let's try to be a little bit careful here. Okay, decent damage. Okay, I don't want to take too much damage though, so we just use our ability here. And we can just heal all that damage back up now. Yeah, only really engage with your ability up, because that's ideally... because it's okay to take damage, but you want to take as little gray damage as possible. And your ability is perfect for converting all that damage so that you don't take any dot damage. You don't take any gray damage. Like here, like we're taking all this damage right now, but we can heal it all back up over time. Because dot does not affect gray HP, like I keep saying. So yeah, our Ocho is basically still at like 2/3 of its max health, which is pretty powerful. So let's just keep oppressing the enemies here. Let's just move a little bit faster. Get this beacon. Nice. W. And yeah, it's got a pretty short cooldown, 14 seconds. So for what it does, it's pretty strong. Okay, this guy's got the Griffin, so let's be very careful here. If he jumps at us, we can just use our ability and fling him away. So I'm not really concerned about that. Okay, let's fight this guy. Okay, he's using his abilities, so let's just charge him. Nice, we got an assist. I don't know how we keep getting assists. Interesting. Yeah, like we are still at the same level of gray HP basically as we were before, which is really nice. This guy's dropping a raptor, so I'm actually gonna see if I can fling him away. So let's use our ability. Okay. We weren't able to fully fling him away, but we did knock him back quite a distance, which is nice. Yeah, the issue is now we don't have her ability, so let's just try and force these guys back a little bit. Okay, so these guys are coming this way, and I can just use my ability to shove him. So yeah, like notice how we're shoving him off the bridge side. Yeah, we do 35,000 damage per ability charge, which is really nice. That's a decent amount of damage compared, considering what it does. It's more of a defensive ability, yet we can do a lot of damage with it. So we didn't even need our ether that round, which is a W. We just cooked the enemies really quickly with our Ocho. How much damage did we do with it? Let's see. Okay, so 200,000 silver. We got first place on the team, 20 trophies. That's a really fast trophy game there. A lot of XP. And I think it's because we captured a ton of beacons and we did a decent amount of damage. So let's see what these guys had. Not really any OP bots, I think. Yeah, so just decent stuff. Like I said, people are lacking the pilots still. So make sure you get your pilots. Those are very important to get. This guy, let's see. Samjock, strongest bot. Yeah, this was just a low elo lobby in general. Not many strong people. Solid stuff. Oh, there's the Backleor. Yeah, level this guy up because he's going to be very OP. And okay, Ophian. Interesting. All right, solid stuff. And I think we can now watch another ad. So here we go. So capture 3 beacons. I'm gonna watch this ad real quick. All right, that's one ad done. All right, let's keep going. Actually, I think we got some operation rewards. So let's just quickly go here, claim these. So what did we get? Oh wow, we got quite a lot of stuff actually. So 100 tickets, 30 modules, 100 power cells. The best thing here is the modules, like I keep saying, modules are very hard to get. So yeah, W. And then we can just keep going. So 2 more games. All right, we dropped into our next game pretty quickly. So yeah, I think you guys understand the gimmick that I'm trying to get across now when I say you should invest in one bot really hard. Our Ocho is pretty much hard carrying the entire game. We don't really need the Ouchin, we don't really need the Strider. Those are kind of backups in case we misplay and die, right? So always, whenever you're playing War Robots, try to invest into one robot really hard because that one robot can carry you the entire game. Like you guys saw with our ether is pretty heavy invested into, so that's why it's got a lot of firepower. And same with our Ocho, we can basically tank a crap ton of damage with this thing. Okay, this guy's gonna get baited into coming here, and we're just gonna fling him off the edge. Bye bye, Samjock. And he's dead. Just like that. Goodbye. There's no saving you, buddy. And he's just gone, just like that. So yeah, literally effortless. You don't even need weapons. you can just fling the enemies off the edge. This guy saw what happened and he's not approaching us anymore. But yeah, we can just hide here basically and just chill until our Titan charges. So I think we might actually be able to do damage against this guy if we use our ability. Yep, there we go. So we're damaging his energy shield right now, as you guys can see. Solid chip damage there. And these guys don't want to approach us anymore because they know that we do quite a bit of damage here. What is this guy doing? He's just hiding here in his little hidey hole. I think we can try and bait him into coming out. So yeah, we can do some damage there. Okay, we're locked down right now, which is kind of annoying. Okay, this guy's gonna try and fight us. So he doesn't know yet that we can just do this and fling him off the edge. So do we get yet another victim? Okay, we didn't get a second victim, but we did basically pin him against the wall for our teammates right here. And we are basically keeping these guys completely stuck. Yep, there we go. That's another guy down. And our team is now here so that we can actually attack the enemy team properly. So yeah, let's see here. Somebody's attacking us. Okay, we're getting hit pretty hard. Okay, I made a mistake. We should probably go back to hiding. I'm going to use my healing module because we are going to die if I don't. I think we are dead regardless. Oh my god. What did we get hit by? Okay, that was my bad. We should have kept hiding, I guess. We just took a crap ton of damage in one go. I thought our team could actually fight these guys, but that was insane. I want to know what hanger these guys are running. Maybe they had high level gear. Maybe the gear was broken. I don't know. Okay, let's see. Let's actually lock this guy's flight ability so he can't fly anymore. Okay, unfortunate. I cannot lock him in time. Tied. Okay, so we're hiding for now. Aljun, okay, its ability's down, so we can just kind of cycle around like this and do some damage on him. There you go. Goodbye. And yeah, we're just chilling now. Okay, this guy's running. I don't know what that is. I think that's also another Aljun. Interesting. Yeah, I mean, we're keeping this side of the bridge like pretty intact, so we're chilling. And also, I'm like still contemplating, do I put the Gangil on the Ochokochi? Like, I think it's worth it because I don't think the Strider necessarily needs the Gangil to function properly, but yeah, we'll see. Okay, we're getting Leo linked, which is nice. Alright, so I think we can bait this guy into... Okay, never mind. We are doing like no damage. Okay, we should probably go back into hiding. Holy crap, we just lost our weapon. Yeah, I don't know what these guys are made of, but they are like tanky as hell. Holy. Okay, this guy is not looking at us, so we're chilling. Okay, let's just use our dashes here. Try and get some healing back now. Alright, lovely. Alright, our Athos is cooking. W. Yeah, so level 1 Athos still does quite a lot of damage. So we're just kind of chilling for now. And I don't know what this guy has in particular. We are doing a little bit of damage on him, which is nice. We got an assist there. I think we might be dead here, so let's be... Oh wait, actually, never mind. Nice. We got a counter kill on him, which is pretty cool. Yeah, so many people have the Murix here. Are people like getting pads and just opening them, or are people getting lucky? I don't know. But let's drop our... Here, let's drop our Fenrir. So we can just kind of walk towards this way. I feel like Fenrir is like a good bot in general, but it takes quite a bit of investment, which is why I'm not a huge fan of it. Ocho, just for me, is like a better version of the Fenrir because like you can convert all the damage you take back. You have a lot more like versatility in terms of mobility and just options for like outplaying the enemy. And like for Fenrir, it's like very one-on-one focused, right? Like you're either stronger than the enemy or you're weaker. So it's like, I know, it's like kind of tough. Like for instance here, this Mars is like stronger than us, so we can't really fight it well. And it becomes really rough. So yeah, I'm personally not a huge fan of the Fenrir anymore. It used to be a very good bot, don't get me wrong. But as of right now in the current meta, it's like very hard to make this thing work. Like even the ultimate version, like don't get me wrong, Fenrir is a very fun robot, but in terms of just like the firepower it has, I don't know. I feel like just so many other robots are better choices because like you have like so many other options now. You have quite literally, you have a robot that can fully heal you in the form of Leo and Nuo. Okay, we're just kind of dead here. And yeah, like we're just kind of mincemeat. Right? I mean, we at least drop our ether here, so it's gonna be nice. Got a lot of range with this weapon. Okay, what's our strategy here? Okay, somebody dropped a luchador. This guy's gonna jump in, like, because he's not very experienced, and we can just shred him to pieces now. So he's got his reflector up, but believe it or not, we can actually, since he doesn't have the Titan repair amp, you can actually fire straight into a luchador's reflector and completely melt it, as you guys can see here. So the reason why the luchador is so strong is because of the Titan repair amp, the TRA, but since lower level players don't have TRA unlocked, it becomes very weak. Okay, so Newton just lifted this guy up. I'm actually gonna focus this Mars because he is becoming kind of a pain. So we can just fly up here. He doesn't want anything to do with us, but... Oh wait, Alming. It's actually a prime target we can just melt like butter. So this guy is just gone. Bye-bye. And this guy's also just gone. Bye-bye. Oh, we just killed them all. Wow. I guess our ether took care of the Mars. But yeah, this is proof that modules are very important. Okay, this guy dropped an Alming. He's also gonna like die in 2 seconds because of our ability here. Okay. Yeah, bye-bye. Okay, we got an assist. I guess our Kid Titan here did enough damage. Okay, somebody has a Dux, which is pretty cool. This bot is very strong. Alright, although in the face of a Titan like us, maybe it doesn't look as strong. But trust me, if you invest in it properly, it is a very strong robot. as you guys can probably tell by now, because the stuff that I eat, like if in my hands, gear that should normally appear really trash, looks to be pretty OP. So here, let's fall down for now and wait for our ability to come back. Okay, nice. He's now going to go into weapon reload, which means we have the option to fly in and tear him apart. There we go. Yet another assist. Wonderful. And this guy, we can just melt him, because he has nothing he can do to stop us. Bye-bye. Yet another assist. Ooh, long shot. We have a Berserklier here. Oh, no, never mind. It's the Newton. What am I saying? Oh my god, the Newton's long shot is like just railing people. It's crazy. Okay. This guy should be dead. He's a Shenmue, I think. Yep. Bye-bye. So, Ether, Career Ether, Newton. And yeah, this is why Titans, like in the early game, are the big make or break difference. It's just like in the flow of battle, because you can get so many different like opportunities here. All right, so that we are done with that battle. So once again, we are first place, 18 trophies, and yeah. Okay, they had 2 AFKs, which is unfortunate. Let's see what these guys had. So Luchador, yeah, like I said, yeah, okay, he doesn't have the proper modules unlocked. I think he's going for the attack module. Don't do that, sir. Go for the Brawler module. Brawler module is much superior for the Luchador. Baglear Mark II, this is actually an offer you can buy in the shop, so I know that he spent money on both of these. Probably this one too. But these ones, I think he got these ones for free. He probably just he earned them from like chests. And yeah. Honestly, solid stuff. Just level up your gear, because you have a lot of pretty OP stuff right there. Kid, again, people are making the mistake. Don't level up your Kid Titan. Like, Kid can't get the Titan modules because it's only a tier 1 Titan. So don't go for it. Actually, maybe not tier 1, maybe tier 2. I think it's tier 2 is what it is. But yeah, like either way, don't go for it. Or maybe Kid's tier 1, Arthur tier 2, Alming tier 2. And then other guys tier 3. I don't know. Either way, don't invest in Kid. Not a very strong Titan. Even at max level, this thing just gets shredded now. In the past, it used to be okay, but nowadays, like if you run it, you're basically digging your own grave. Samjock, Fury, solid stuff. Make sure you get the Fury Pilot. That Fury Pilot makes it have permanent shield breaker, which is really nice. Kid, Ingler, okay, Newton, Bolt, Teth. Oh wow, Teth. Wait, what? What are you running on the Teth? Arm, hedge it. Okay, so he's got solid stuff. Bro, level your Teth. What are you doing? you literally have the strongest spawn in the game. Level it up. General Patton. Yeah, like, invest in your Teth. Like, come on, bro. And then I guess we'll check out these last guys here. Kid, Samjock, Strider, Raven. Get the proper pilot, bro. What is this? Oh. Maybe he put the Raven... I don't think that's a good Raven pilot. I don't know if that actually applies, but don't get that one. Get the one that has stealth. Yeah, like he's like swapping around his pilot like crazy. Don't do that. And then this guy doesn't even have the pilot. So like I said, get your pilots, guys. They make a huge difference. And then, yeah. So I'm going to go quickly watch these ads now. So let's go. All right. So we have one battle left to go, and let's quickly do it. Also, by the way, now that I think about it, should I go for like a Fury? I don't know. Like, I know that Fury is a really solid bot to run in champs nowadays because of the shield breaking ability it has. And it only costs 5,000 gold. Is it worth it? Like, what heavy weapons do we have? That's the big question. Okay, Decay, Incinerator, like Nani. I guess let's save it for now. I don't think we need a Fury as of right now. Let's just focus on what we have and level it up. So let's just go for one more game and then we can chill. We really need to get like a better build for the Ocho, because our Ocho, like the bot itself is like pretty powerful now, but we don't have the damage output to really melt anything, which is kind of unfortunate. Oh, and by the way, a little bit of a fun fact. The reason why the Ocho's Orkins... Actually, let me just talk about this when we actually find a game. All right, so we are in. Let's drop our Ocho again, although this isn't really a good Ocho map, but it's okay. Also, fun fact, the reason why the Orkin and the Pinata were used to be called the death button setup is because in the past, during the walking War Robots days, one salvo of these weapons would one-shot enemies. As you guys could probably tell by now, these weapons, like when we fight lower level enemies, we can literally one-clip them. So hence they were called the death button, because you would just press the button and everything would die. Okay, we're getting hit by a sword. We can't take this beacon. This is very unfortunate. We have to hide. This is what I mean by this is an issue. This is not a very good brawler map. And these guys are like, holy crap, they're using stuff that is way above our league. So let's just try and reposition this way, I guess. Okay. I know this guy's running his sword, so let's just try and finish him off, maybe? Okay, yep, here we are. Oh my god, I'm lagging like crazy. Okay, nice, we got the sword unit. That, honestly, we'll take that. We killed one of the more powerful bots in the game. The issue is, I don't know if we have anything that can compete at this level. So let's just drop our Leo. Our biggest, oh, we have a Teth here. Yeah, our best bet is to literally just get our Ether up and running, because these guys are way too powerful for us to deal with. Okay, solid damage. Oh my god. What the heck? We just one-clipped that Griffin. We are taking an insane amount of damage from something. Okay, Sam Jock. A bit of lag going on right now, but it's fine. Yeah, I just can't wait till we get more common pads, because we really need more common pads for the Leo pilot, the Leo Neo pilot. We're kind of cooked here though. Bye-bye. We just got hit by Kaji mines. So I don't know if you guys saw that properly, but there are like mines being dropped on the floor, and those here, let me give you better like detail here. So I don't know if we can get to him. Okay, wait, this guy's just coming out of his phase shift, so we can melt this guy. Nice. Let me try and find some mines for reference. Might be a little bit hard to see. Okay, yeah, we're getting hit by this raptor, so it's not. I'm actually going to use my lockdown module on him so he can't jump that far. Okay, he actually has the healing magnets too, so let's be very careful here. Nice, our sword unit came into the rescue. W. Okay, this Kaji just got insta-killed by something. I don't know what. Let's capture this beacon. Nice, we got our Ether up and running. Somebody else is running an Ocho, as you guys can see. We are being knocked back. Oh, there it is. Oh my god. I did not think it would come from the side. So, yeah. Just goes to show, Ocho is very oppressive as a robot. It's fine though, now we have our little sniper bot here. Believe it or not, you can actually, like I said, just fly up here and kind of ignore everything else. Just use your ability, and you'll be fine. Okay, this guy's just cooked. This Strix is going to be cooked too. W. And then this guy, I don't know what he's running, but we can just kind of recharge our ability here. Yeah, like when you're in the early game, just focus on using your Titan abilities to maximum ability, because there's not really anything else you can do. Okay, this guy is in he's in his Eiffel, but he made a big mistake. He is going to go down in like 2 seconds now because he decided to rush the enemy. Bye-bye. And also we have modules while he doesn't. This guy is running also into enemy territory and it's going to get shredded. And yeah, this guy too. Yeah, we're doing solid damage. We took no damage so far and we're already like cooking. Okay, what did they drop? They dropped a Newton. That is the last thing I want to be fighting right now. Until we can get a little bit closer. Okay, he's looking at us now. That's not good. Please let me get him my ability. Okay, that's his railgun ability. So let's just accelerate our ammo here. Nice. And boom. Fly, baby, fly. You are cooked. And the Newton's gone. So that's yet another Titan to our kill list. Godlike. W. Yeah, this just goes to show, by the way, how big of an impact modules have. So I'm pretty sure just with those kills alone, we have secured first place in our team, which means we are going to be gaining trophies regardless of whether we win or lose this match, which is nice. Oh, this guy's got a Titan. He's got the Rook. Oh my god, those Titan flames do crap ton damage. Okay, let's try and fly up here and see if I can get a better angle. I don't think we can. Yeah, let's just dip. So those Titan flames have a range of 350 meters. So as long as we can back up here, we should be fine. I think we might be dead though. Yeah, now he's charging at us now that we used our ability and we're cooked. We can't do anything against it. Yeah, we were just getting shot at from so many different angles. This is why I say we need an Arbiter. Arbiter would have been able to cook the Rook in like so little time. It's all right. Like I said, we are getting a league promotion now, which is nice. We did get first place and we out-damaged their top player, which I think was probably that. Okay, he was the Eiffel player and he had these setups. Very interesting stuff. Sword is probably the best thing you've got here, so focus on leveling that thing. And then of course your Eiffel, as long as you actually play it properly, very solid Titan. And then let's see what this guy has. So Kid, Samjock, Griffin. Okay, some pretty basic stuff. This guy. He also has the Ether. Oh, Mark II stuff. Okay. You might have bought these from the shop, because I don't think you can just get them right away. And yeah, all right, interesting stuff. Like I said, he probably realized it too already. Don't level the Kid. Put everything into upgrading your other Titans. And let's see. Do we see this guy yet? The second place guy on this team? Yeah, 2 Samjocks. What about third place? So third place guy had... So he's the guy with the Newton. He's actually got an Arbiter, which is nice. Focus on maxing your Arbiter. That weapon is going to be a triple S tier weapon, even after the nerfs. He's got the Kaji, which is a very fun robot to play. You kind of just spam your ability and everything dies. Very interesting design as well. We like to call it the crab over here in the War Robots community. And yeah, so Nuo, yeah, upgrade your Nuo too. Like you've got some solid stuff here. I don't know why you focused on upgrading the Scorpion first. I mean, I guess because you have your Murix, but upgrade your weapon at that point. That thing is gonna melt everything. And then this guy, let's see, our teammate. He had a Murix, okay. And he had a Teth, what the heck? Huh, that's weird. Ducks, sword unit. Yeah, this guy's like stacked. Broski. Wait, how are you doing less than half my damage? Bro, you got like broken stuff. Like maybe he's just new to the game. I don't know. Either way, interesting stuff. I think if he levels that hanger, it's going to be very competitive. So just focus on getting your stuff leveled. And then here, we just got to watch our last stat. And collect all. Booyah. And we have done our daily tasks. Cha-ching! So yeah, there we go. All our daily tasks are done. Nothing really to do here. And yeah, there is a squad task. We can complete this over time, so I'm not going to focus too much on this episode. Basically, the way you want to get squads is you don't even need friends. Believe it or not, all you have to do is... Okay, not this one. All you have to do is click on this button right here, click Create Squad, and you can actually go to your battle history and invite your past teammates. And whenever someone joins, the moment they join, just press to battle and then play around with them. And every time you win a game, you will get progress towards this. So they don't even need to be on your friend list. And then once you get 3 wins, the next day you get 5, and the next day you get 7, and booyah, you'll get 2 red pads, a purple pad, and a upgrade token. In the past, this used to be a Titan data pad, so this did get nerfed quite a bit, sadly, which I'm kind of bummed about, but it is what it is. And then we, of course, have our red pad from earlier, so let's open this up. We got a gold. Okay, so there we go. Next weapon. Oh my god. Oh my god. Okay. I'm sure you could tell from the silence and my reaction that I'm not a fan that we got this. You know what? You know what? Extermination resets tomorrow. So in tomorrow's episode, I'll show you why this thing is broken. Even at level 1. I don't even need to show you in a real game. Like I said, I am not going to be touching this weapon. This is the brand new weapon that came out in this patch. Literally, if you go to the store and you scroll down to the very bottom, it is the newest weapon that came out. Therefore, it is the most broken weapon that exists. And it came with a Rex. At max level, this thing deals the same amount of damage as a Titan weapon does. Even more, actually. Oh my god. Yeah, this is what I mean, bro. My luck is actually insane. This is why I ban pads. Like, Anyways, what a way to end off the episode. I think our leaderboard here, we get a reward for it, maybe? Oh yeah, here we go. So 5 defense boosters, nice. Yeah, I have no words. I guess next episode I'll show you what it's like. Remember, I'm not going to be using it on anything else. I'm just going to show you on extermination on a level we can clear. And if we get to a stage we can't clear, I'll begrudgingly use it and show you guys what it's like. But otherwise, hopefully you guys enjoy this episode, and I will see you guys in the next one. Yo, brother, signing off.